Hey guys, welcome to our first cluster chunk video here. Now this is the first ever type of competition that we've tried to run in this kind of fashion, so we may have a few problems, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So far the two teams that are supposed to be taking place, we've got Spoon and the Cookie Jar. None of them have actually turned up yet, so if they don't turn up in 15 minutes they're going to get disqualified. So we just need to basically hang around and see if they turn up. I hope they do, but you know, we'll see how it goes. The map has been reset though, because we did play this on a live stream last night. But yeah, it's all reset and ready to go. We just need the people to join. If only one of the teams joins, then the team that doesn't join will get disqualified, and the team that did join moves on. But you know, like I say, right now nobody's joined, and I don't have any of these particular people on Skype, so I can't find out what's happening, but we'll see. The for those of you wondering what the server details are, it's on the forum post. Don't bother trying to connect if you're not a participating team, because there is a white list in place. I'd be kind of peeved if none of the teams turn up, but not much I can do about that really. This map is a cluster chunk map. It's I'm not an expert by any means, but it's like a team-based competition map. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. I'll tell you who's in the teams. Maybe some of you guys know them, and we can contact them somehow to see if they're actually going to play. So the Cookie Jar, we've got A Cool 192, Tom Rips, Gameplay 64, and MC Call 702. If you know any of those guys, let me know, because I'd like to find out what their intentions are. The server is whitelisted. Yes, you can't join the server unless you're on one of the participating teams. It's 4 players per team. 2 teams total, so 8 players. I guess while we're waiting, and like I said, I'm a noob at this, so you know, I'll just go over the basics of how the game works if anybody here is unsure. So you have a red team and a blue team. At the start of the game, they all stand on these golden blocks. Red team on this side, blue team on that side. And once both levers are pulled, they fall down into this chunk below. This chunk has every block type in the game, as well as mob spawners. You can see zombie spawners here. But it also has diamonds and iron and cobble and, you know, lots of other things. And basically the goal is to eliminate your enemy team, which is over in that chunk there. And you do that by collecting resources within these chunks. You've also got 3 satellite chunks surrounding your main chunk, which if you choose to, you can bridge over to get extra resources. But the main goal is to bridge over to the other chunk there and destroy them. Essentially, it doesn't get any simpler than that really. Kill the other team. I don't want to see some stupid man jump from space, but I didn't know it was on tonight anyway. Reba Fan's on a team, but he's not in tonight's team. Apparently, one of the players is on the main server, so let me find out what they're doing. This might be a complete wash now, guys, and if people don't turn up, not much I can do about that. But we do have 3 games planned for tonight. The first one was supposed to start like now, and there's another one in an hour and 15 minutes. So even if this team doesn't turn up, there will be another one in like an hour. So what we'll do is we'll jump on the main server real quick and see if that Tom Rips guy is here. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I don't think he understands. It's kind of the problem that I've had with this, is that I've tried to get people to go to the forums to get all the information about these, about this competition, and people don't. So a lot of the time they just don't know what's going on. And Tom Rips, is he even replying? What? I am, but I'm not allowed to go on at night. Well, I mean, what he can do is irrelevant. I mean, the rest of his team isn't here anyway. But it's the first one we've done of this, so lessons learned. I'll be making sure that when we do this again in the future, I'll be letting people know that if they, you know, they've got to be 100% certain that they can attend these events. And people who apply or, you know, register as a team and then just blatantly don't turn up like this team, I may even disqualify them from taking place in the future or for a certain amount of time, because it just wastes everybody's time. I spent ages yesterday doing brackets and making team lineups, and these guys can't even be bothered to turn up. And now he's asking me if he can be a rep. Yeah, okay. That's gonna happen. So, I'm gonna give them the full 15 minutes, guys. There's 6 minutes left. Sorry about this. If they don't turn up, then, you know, we will move on to the next match. Simple as that, really. It's kind of annoying, really, especially when people spend so much time organizing something. You know, I'm not doing this for myself. I'm not even playing. Yeah, I'm doing it for you guys, so at least do me the courtesy of turning up. But we'll see. They've got 5 minutes left. And then our first game will feature 2 disqualifications, which is awesome. I mean, the event wasn't supposed to be quite quite as big as it is. I thought we'd have, you know, maybe 4, 5, 6 teams, but we ended up with 14 teams. So we had to do much bigger brackets, which is why that we can't stream them all on the same day. You know, we'd be playing back to back for 24 hours or something. It'd be crazy. So I suppose it's not the end of the world that we're losing some teams, because we did have a lot more than we'd planned anyway. But it still sucks because planning and stuff still went into it. The IP, everything you need to know is on the forums. I'm kind of not repeating them in chat and stuff again. Everything is on there. And I will put the link. I can't do it right now, but when this video uploads, I will put it in the description. Everything's on there. The rules, the prizes, the brackets, the times, everything. Well, like I said, Striker, I mean, it was a first for me. I've never really kind of tried to organise something like this, so you know, you learn your lesson, so to speak. So I mean, if, like I say, if I do attempt to do something like this in the future, and people don't turn up, then, like I say, maybe we'll disqualify them from taking place in, you know, the next 3 or 4 events or something. You know, I don't know. Oh, we have... Okay, Tom Rips joined, but he's still shy... Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. And we're still shy 3 people. If he can get his 3 team members on in the next couple of minutes, then his team will win and go through. But it doesn't look like he knows where they are. No, you can't do it by yourself. How can you play on your own, Tom? And again, it's all in the rules. If you don't have a full team, you don't play. I don't want to be like, seem like an ass about it, but it's just kind of how it is. You're not whitelisted, Ree, because you're not playing. Tom Rips left, so I guess the first 2 teams, Spoon and the Cookie Jar, are going to get eliminated. They have 2 minutes left. We do have another game coming up. Let me just check. In an hour's time, and that's going to be DP versus We Don't Have a Name, and I think those guys are far more likely to turn up. I certainly hope so, anyway. I had suspicions that this game wouldn't actually go ahead, not because of Tom Rips's team, but because of the Spoon team. I didn't actually notice the team members, but one of them is Paragon Nova, which I very much doubt he's taking part. I mean, technically you could do a 1v1, but it's a 4v4 game. You know, and it's not like I've arranged this in the space of a day. This has been arranged for like 10 days now. So it's not like people haven't had notice. It's always going to be it was always going to be on today. And you know, a 1v1 is just not what the game is. I finished Borderlands. I've done my first playthrough. I'm kind of halfway through my second. I guess we're gonna have to stop the stream there, guys. we will have another stream in an hour. Hopefully the teams will turn up this time. But yeah, sorry about that. Not much I can do about it. Yeah, sorry guys.